Today we're taking a look at the most disrespected units in All-Star Tower Defense. Basically, the units you think would be OP, but are actually trash and need a buff. So, since we're getting an update this weekend, I thought I would post this video. You know, maybe the devs will watch it and give some of these bad boys a buff. So we got this whole set of units, and then we got another set right after, because there is a lot of units in this game, and a lot of them need a little love from the developers, and especially the balancer team. All right, let's get started, guys. First with Nezuko. Yes, guys. Oh my gosh. Woo-wee. Oh, this is sad. If you guys don't know, Nezuko used to be one of, if not the best burn unit in the game, but she has one problem. And actually, if you guys don't remember her old version, like her non-Evo, used to be like the best DPS, man, leaderboard meta back in the day. But you're going to notice she has this right here, guys. Attacks bleeding enemies only. However, she does get full AoE and she is really cheap. But you're going to take a look at her damage. Yeah, guys, her damage is very low for burn. If we compare her to the latest burn unit, Genos, I'll show you the stats, guys. Look at this, guy. So Genos is doing 19 million. Wait, we'll do level 75 stats. 40 million burn damage compared to Nezuko, who only does 19. So half the damage, half the burn damage, and guess what? Genos does not need to have the units already be bled. So that is a pretty big advantage, not going to lie. All right, next up we have Killua. Now the main reason I'm bringing him up is because we're getting the Hunter x Hunter update soon. So you know what? Why don't we show some love to the OG Hunter x Hunter units? I think would make a lot of sense. So we actually have Gon and Killua. So if we take a look at their stats, 5 million for 22. I'm sorry, but this guy costs 1.3 million for those stats. And I'm going to be honest, literally every unit in the game has better stats than that. And guess what? This is also with his orb as well. If you guys don't know, Gon got an orb. These stats are literally depressing. Like, this is literally a crime. Whew. All right, let's go check out Killua stats now. $4 million, guys. For 600k damage? What? What? You gotta be kidding me, man. Now, again, he is mainly used for his ability, but even his ability, I mean, his ability is technically meta, depending on how you count it, but, like, this is just straight up crazy. I think he actually might even be leaderboard meta right now. But, like, the damage leaves a little bit to be desired. The ability, everybody loves it, but is what it is. All right, next up, we have the one and only Diavolo. Now, the thing about Diavolo is he's technically still meta. However, they did him dirty with the damage, guys. Look at this. 2.78 for 5? And he's affected by the DOT nerf? Like, this man's now the worst bleed unit in the game. The only thing good about him, though, is he does have that nice ability. So that is kind of his saving grace. He's still meta, but just for his ability. All right, next up, this one's a little bit selfish. If you guys don't know, Rimuru, she is my one of my favorite units in the game. And they actually nerfed her so many times. She's actually one of the few units in the game, guys. There's only a few that are limited to 4 placement. I think the only actual ones right now are her and Princess Apollo. But you're going to see, like, look at the stats, man. These stats are not actually that good. Like, they nerfed her because her damage was too high. And now I'm going to be honest, guys. Her damage isn't even high at all. Now, she does have reveal, which is really nice. But she's not even meta anymore. She's very expensive for her damage. And honestly, pretty much every unit in the game now has better damage than Rimuru. So I'm hoping they give Rimuru, like, I don't know. Honestly, Rimuru is kind of like a massive jump. Honestly, like, maybe like 4x the damage or something. Like, something crazy. Because I am definitely not happy with this. All right, next up, we have a unit from my last video. We have the one and only Sukuna. Yes, guys. Sukuna is an 8 placement unit. There's not many of those, but look at his damage. 4 million for 11. What? And poison suck. Look at this. It hits 7 times over 21 seconds, guys. That's once every 3 seconds versus bleed, which has like freaking double the ticks, I want to say. Yeah. Double, dang near triple the ticks. So, like, absolutely ridiculous. So, I know Sukuna 7 star is a definite possibility once the show / manga gets a little further. So, look forward to that. All right, let's go jump into the next set. All right, next up we have Octo the Greedy. Now, there's only one thing I want to talk about Octo the Greedy. The thing is, he's not affected by money bonus. For example, Ymir gives a 20% money bonus. Octo is not benefit at all from that, meaning Octo is now worse than Speedwagon. So I just want to mention that real quickly about Octo. All right, next up, guys, we have one of the old Star Pass 7-star combos. We have Sasuke and Naruto. Okay, the thing about them is, actually, they kind of disrespected Kurama too, low-key. Like, if you guys don't know, Kurama now actually has lower stats than Sasuke 6-star. Not Sasuke. Kakashi 6-star. So, I guess you could even say Kurama's disrespected now too. That's maybe for a different video. But we're mainly talking about these two guys right here. Sasuke and Naruto. If you guys don't know, Naruto now has so bad stats. Look at this. Actually, Naruto's 6-star is now better than this guy. Like, look how bad these stats are. These are absolutely atrocious. And Sasuke is not much better. Like, for Black Flames, this is really bad. Now, the one nice thing about it, I guess, is he's not affected by the DOT nerf. But, like, still. Like, compared to other Black Flames units, this is definitely on the low side. Alright, so next up we have Beerus, the guy from the thumbnail. Or I guess depending on which thumbnail version you see, because YouTube has multiple thumbnails now. You're going to look at this guy and be like, what? Yes, guys, Beerus. Like, I think he's supposed to be, like, one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball. Look at his damage. What? Like, is this even legal? Like, dude, I know it's easy to get or something, but dang. Maybe we need to make a Beerus evolution or something. I just feel like 1.77 million for 10. Like, and he's not a cheap unit either. It's not like he's a story mode unit. 800k to max. So he's an expensive unit, and his stats just aren't that great, you know? All right, next up, guys, we have Metal Cooler. The thing about Metal Cooler, he was meta up until, like, a few days ago. Or, like, a few updates ago. Or, like, yeah. But now, I guess everybody said he's just not good anymore. So what I want them to personally do for Metal Cooler is give him an infinite mode only upgrade. I think that would turn him into an absolute beast. Like, maybe give him like an upgrade that costs like a couple million, but it spawns like really strong coolers or something. Or maybe instead of spawning stronger coolers, it makes the spawns really fast. I think that could be a super cool thing. And I want to see people using summoner units in infinite mode. Could be a lot of fun, but I don't know if this is going to have lag issues. But we'll have to see. And lastly, guys, but definitely not least, we have Dio Over Heaven. Yes, guys. Dio Over Heaven is in the game, but what is this, bro? Like, do I need to say anything more? Like, isn't that ridiculous? Like, that is actually criminal. Even if you max him out, like, he costs dang near $1 million to max out. 699k for 5. That is literally criminal. Literally criminal. Oh my goodness gracious. Ridiculous. Well, hope catch you guys on the next one. Comment down below if I missed any other units that need a buff, and I'll see you then. Peace.